Aren't raiders fun? Well, let's just enjoy being raided for 5 months. It would take me that long to march my army up there anyway. Despite our best efforts, we've not uncovered anything. Well, just keep it up. Oh my days, Krellin. He's gonna die! How hard could it be to kill an infant? And there's very little that I can think to do to protect my own flesh and blood here. Wow, okay, we wipe out the French and we don't get any prisoners or anything. I'm a bit disappointed, but oh well. Let's march it. No, don't take a boat. Boats are expensive, man. Just walk. Just get walking. I think that was a Merc band, not French troops. I'd still appreciate a bit of help there. Oh, I'm not willing to gain any stress around here. Ooh. Fight escalates. No. Get dread. Get whipping. They won't like me, but they like me from before anyway, so do indeed whip them. And then become gallant. Although we now want to die pretty soon, so that's a shame. There we go. Martial, prowess, prestige. I guess gaining the prestige is pretty good. Now, if we could white piece the French, that would be great. My 2-year-old son. It's not his birthday yet. What do you think about annexing Cornwall? I mean, it's bound to happen. We've got to unite the Isle. But it's not happening right now. It's just not enough supplies around here. I have to go to Lothian to get the supplies we need. Also, I don't know who whooped you. Probably one of my vassals. I'm spending way too much money here, but they might come back, so let's keep on going up. Undersupplied. That's no good. Scandal? Your cousin has been showing signs of pregnancy. Everyone thought the husband, Norman, was the father. Now it's become clear that the real father was Coalwolf. Now everybody knows. Well, she is a fool. A gluttonous fool. That's what you get, fatty. I mean, my cousin's not of much concern for us. Well, not this cousin, at least. Alright, station yourself in Cornwall for a bit. Get your supplies back. And then see if those raiders come back. Probably not, but be ready. White Peace France now, you know you want to. Although they probably don't want to, what with the correct occupied counties. You've learnt of a courtier's secret. Well, we don't care about that so much. You know what, you're really not doing much for me in the finding secrets, so get back to disrupting schemes for now. I wish I could do something to protect my son. I feel so bad for him. Well, I'm meant to be his overlord, teacher or whatnot, so surely I should be able to look out for him. That's what I'll choose to believe. Would it be okay to marry a 45-year-old landless? I mean, you could do it. As for whether or not it's okay, depends what you want. Hooks and secrets, hooks and secrets. Quick to anger. I was watching Mr. Nikita, our princess, play with other children when Theldreda tried to push her over. Daughter of Duke Dolphin. A brawl had broken out. Wrathful. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Forgiving? No, no, no. Fickle. No, no, no. Give as good as you give. We're all about the wrathfuls around here. And a pensive Krellin. Doesn't seem that good, but it doesn't seem too bad. But you need to learn to be more wrathful in your pensiveness. Alright, they're not coming back. Just disband for now. We've got plenty of war participation in this, so we won't be called out on it. And I can maybe finally get the money to build that keep that I want. No good knights to join us, sadly. Increase somebody's opinion of you. Why? Make my niece like me. Why? Why would I do that? Well, I guess she has Ross. And it wouldn't be too bad to do that, so I guess we can start a little sway on you. Thanks for the advice, game. You get any more banging advice? Grant Fife to Duke Callum. Duke Callum is already abusively powerful. I only hope that he dies and his land gets split up between some others. He's also somebody that I should consider making like me a bit more. He's a big threat. Decent levies. I mean, mine are more decent, and I'm allied with the King of England. Looking forward to becoming the King of England myself. Ah, happy birthday, Krellin. Extra stress would kill you faster, though. I'm not going to try to prematurely kill myself. What happens, happens. Still a good bit of power in Debachen Máel-Snechtai here. How does that feel, France, getting beaten up by a 3-year-old? What do we know about France, anyway? Must be pretty bad for a 12-year-old. Rowdy, shy. Shy must be horrible. Must be really horrible a trait. Still allied with Denmark, unfortunately. You've still got this, that, and the next going on, but you are aging. Throw the Danes off the island. Believe me, I'd like to, but Denmark keeps beating back all of their revolts, leaving me without good opportunity to make good of that. And how would you even get full war score from it? I'd have to fight for my claim on Sutherland, but I'm already at my maximum domain. I just don't know. When will you consider this run done? When you've had enough, or when you feel like starting a new one? I think when I feel like I've learnt enough and had a fulfilling story. Incognito, I've stripped myself of every symbol signifying my rank to walk an honest way among my soldiers. It's a quiet evening. When an argument breaks out, the words reach me loud and clear. An infantryman is trying to convince his commander, Mayor Coleman, of the advantages of an alternate strategy. Coleman will hear none of it. As I approach, the infuriated man raises his fist. You defeat the officer in unarmed combat. Or fought seasoned warrior and get wounded. Another perk would be nice. Make an example and get some dread. The mayor would become wounded. Sneak away and take credit for the soldier's idea. Innovative strategy. Okay, now we got to challenge him. There we go. My training served me well. A few moments later, I have Coleman in a firm arm lock. Let this be a lesson. Your king does not look kindly on close-minded fools, no matter their rank. The soldier beams with gratitude. Thank you, my lord. You will never know a more faithful servant than Joseph Máel-Snechtai. How the hell are you? Well, he's Gaelic, he's Catholic, he knows his way around a sword. He's relatively young, and I've just gained a strong hook on him. Not bad. Gains opinion, gains strong hook. Gain opinion, gain strong hook. Martel experience. Innovative strategy and experience, or a full-on perk. I mean, he's joining my court, no two ways around that. What's the difference between the lifestyle stuff or just getting the perk? The perk is probably stronger. Also, my connection to Steam died. I hope that doesn't affect the cloud saves. Right, I need to look at my lifestyle stuff to figure out what that all plays into. Right, 100 isn't actually a lot, but I guess this gets more expensive the more that you do of it. So, is innovative strategy worth it? Martial and movement speed sounds really good, but let's take that perk unlock for now. Oh, and straight away that guy is getting knighted. Oh, recht. Well, if we've got that, can we go down another thing, or do we lose? Oh, do we change this? Probably changes and loses all this if I had to guess, and I will guess. Controlled territory defender advantage is pretty good because I'm often defending. Hi Jake, 4,000 viewer raid from Arumba income. Oh my god, arm the swords. Right, we got that going, all well and good. And I want to knight this fellow. Knight him good. Question is remembering who he is. So we go in for military, go in for knights. Did he already become a knight though? That's what I'd like to know. I've already forgotten who his name was though. Ah, there he is, and it looks like he's already become our knight, so very good. Alright, Jagger and Alpha and Thaggy going to work. They're the real knights around here. Righto. Continue on. Viewer reduction strats incoming. Yeah, see, if you had a sword, you could have all the fun of cutting people down as much as you want like this. Shifty says, I'm so sorry, I tried to tell him. Don't be sorry, just grab a sword and get slashing. If you don't have a sword, it's easy enough to get one. Just ask the recent people. I've had quite a few recent mod ships coming in. Right, we're working on the swaying. We've done all we can for the war against France. I don't want to do any more, that's what it boils down to, really. Although, if I did go down and occupy this for my wife... I don't want to. It would be too much of a pain and an expense, and I do want to tart up Elgin a bit more. Really sucks being on my council. It gets everybody very dead very fast, but that was our good spy master. I have a half-decent intrigue guest, or it's Duke Dolphin once again. Good at everything he does. Recruiting you is a bit expensive. I'd rather have somebody that we already have available. Like my vassal and knight. You're not the best, but you'll do. You mean for your son and heir? Oh yeah, that's right. The wife's dead. God rest her soul. I wonder how that'll go. Is there any way to get that land back off the French without me having to expend myself? Oh, there's the Kingdom of England, busy not going over there, but they have actually occupied the capital here. Good luck. Oh, hey, Arumba. I'm not sure what to say, so I won't say. A lot of swords got swung, but we know how that would go. I gotta say though, I'm really enjoying CK3. CK was very much your thing more than mine, but now I see the appeal. I've been wrong all along. CK is the way forward. It just took CK3 for me to realize that. Or rather, I think it took sending my rival to his death to discover that. Jake, diplomacy 0. No, my diplomacy's pretty good. And I won't hear otherwise. Jake, did you pick a later starter date? I picked the first one you get. What was it, 1066? Really? If that's the case, then time really has passed. For all the authority I supposedly wield as a king, I don't know, we're getting old, aren't we? I can't be everywhere. There will always be those who forget to obey my orders. This is where my knight... he comes in. He would be faithfully enforcing my decrees whilst touring the countryside. Could he serve as my right-hand man and take a more active role in administering? He becomes my right-hand man, and I'll be spending time with him. My Marshal, Duke Dolphin. I like Duke Dolphin. I can handle everything if I work harder. We gain stress. I'm sure I could handle everything if I did work a bit harder. And we could off ourselves a bit faster that way, but we're feeling a bit stressed. I like Duke Dolphin. I will believe in Duke Dolphin, even though he's definitely about to die. And he's a treacherous villain. I mean, you're just a knight lackey. I believe in Dolphin. I always believe in Dolphin. You're gonna have a stroke by 50. That's fine. All the more reason to become King Krellin MacDabachen and inherit both England and Scotland. Will we have Jake casting a CK3 dev clash soon enough, says Slipher the Great? I don't think so, but it's also not up to me. It'll be up to Paradox. Lower the timing to freeze tooltips, and your quality of life goes up immensely. Oh, I already did that. Check it. Whoop. Whoop. Yeah, I cut it down from like 1.5 seconds to half a second. Right. Flat out 0. See, if England would just go and re-siege Maine, we'd be fine. Also, if I went and did it for them, they'd be fine. But I really don't want to spend it when what I could do is finally build that... Oh? Comfort of a friend. There's few things I enjoy more than my sister-in-law's company. A rowdy night, a short break, and I lose stress. Great, let's celebrate by upgrading. Which I can't because we don't have the battlements innovation. This tech is suffering. Could we not make that... it's going to be unlocked in 40 years. We'll get there eventually, just like we'll eventually get there with the royal prerogative. Ah, right. Oh, God, this is going to take forever. But we'll get there. Even-tempered. Mr. Nikita, our daughter, playing with other children, tries to push him over, sat down. Okay, well, lose the trait, forgiving gains. Wait, Nikita, don't have such pathetic traits. You're meant to be wrathful. How can you be both wrathful and forgiving? We need that. Never let others walk all over you. No, forgiving seems like such an awful thing to do. Well, piety in Catholic opinion seems rather nice. However, being wrathful and getting... Wait, gains the trait. You have the trait wrathful. Are we going to get double wrathful? Question is fickle any good? Scheme resistance... at this rate, forgiving might actually be better. Does give diplomacy, learning, prisoner opinion, forgiving. And I guess that Catholic opinion is going to be really good if you ever end up in charge. I doubt you will, but fine. Bold absolver. Horrifying. Is she bipolar? She may well be, but look, all of our eggs are in one particularly dangerous basket. Oh, we just grew up before our very eyes. Oh no, no, no. Bad humours plague Krellin. The severity of his affliction is yet to be determined. Severe death penalty. Dread loss, natural dread, prowess. Come on now, I can't have my one son die. Then again, I'm still the heir. Maybe I should be getting that backup wife. Oh no. No. We can't be having that. You need to get better. You need to get a whole lot better, Krellin. I fought for the English throne. Let's not have it slip out of our hands here. No more cousins to marry. Oh, there we go. He's all better now. Whew. That was close. Too close for comfort. Right, let's endure those hardships. Getting that extra fort level's nice, especially when we fight defensively. Increase opinion of some guy. I mean, sure, why not? Ugh, of Strathclyde. You already lost land. Prepare to lose more. Who is Krellin's heir? It's us. It's King Debachen. You are your son's heir if you inherit it either way. You just know, you need additional boys. I do, and I'm really getting on in time. But I believe in Krellin, right? They saw through that illness. Their vassals have yet to rise up against them. Oh, Duke Dolphin kicked the bucket. Big question is, who is Duke Dolphin's heir? I'm sure I'll figure it out eventually. Come on, let's get away from all this. There we go. Duke Dolphin's down. Then we have Duke Constantine of Lothian. He doesn't like me. He's a powerful vassal. He's alright. He's another Scot, of course. And he's 20, so he'll probably live long and prosper. Oh, that's a woman. Right. In that case, you're the one that I should definitely sway. I don't like you. I don't like you being against me like so. Ah, but he wants on the council, and we might just have a position for you as a marshal. You're gonna have to really show that Duke Dolphin spirit. Oh, but my knight is so good. Ah, it's the question: do I want someone good or someone who wants the power? And the answer is someone good. This Joseph fellow. You know, I should probably land that man. He might even expand his holdings really well. What can I grant him? I'd have to grant him some of my own land, which I might not be too keen to do. But on the other hand, if I gave him something like Isla, you know, he might be able to go and fight for the barony of Skye himself. Not a bad idea. But perhaps not also a good idea. I heard something was bad about giving him something like the Mormardom of Ulster. But I have a really strong hook on him. Ah, but that would go if I die. I don't know, but I really like the guy. I would really quite like to grant it to my awesome knight. Yeah, I'm going for Ireland, but it's been slow going because I've got other things to see to, namely England. Right, this is the first time I've considered such a thing, but if I want to give land to somebody, what are the things to consider? And I'm directly asking chat here because I don't know, I'm not seasoned at CK. My thought is I really, really like this guy, and if I want him on my council, I should probably give him some land. You've already got a matrilineal married daughter. Yeah, that's true. That is very true. He's just, he's humble, he's ambitious. I'm not too worried about him being ambitious, though. He loves me, and I love him. Reckless, skilled tactician. Maybe marry a daughter to him. That is also a good idea. Always marry them. Alright, you know what? We'll give it a go. Whether it's a good idea or not, we don't know, but we'll try it anyway. So you there, you are going to be marrying my... Who will we give? Doc Spengler kept moaning about not moving up in the world enough. We'll do that matrilineally. Oh, Doc Spengler loses out big time, but come on. You got to accept these things. You're 14, he's 34. That's a good age balance in my book. Yes. Send that proposal. That will, of course, be accepted. Hopefully. Poor Dolphin, all dead now. So there we go. Oh, they're only betrothed. They need to be married. I'm sure they'll marry anyway. In any case, let's give this guy some land and see how it does. I'll remember this when I take over Alba in England, says Doc Spengler. We'll see if you do. Alright, there we go. Select the type. Oh, so I have to select it. Well, I'm trying to give him the Inner Hebrides, so I'll make him the... Oh, couldn't I give him the Petty Kingdom of the Isles? Because then he'd have a claim to take it. And I don't really care about the rest of the Isles. He might get angry about Argyll. But I don't own Argyll anymore. And it would be kind of cool if you went and took the rest of the Isles. I have no idea if this is a good idea or not, but he will love me. I don't like the fact that he gets it on Argyll, though. Ah, whatever. If we make mistakes, we make mistakes. There we go. But you answer to me. Hopefully he squeezes out a bit more military strength and even does the place up a touch. Alright, Doc Spengler, make something out of the Inner Hebrides. You'd be the first person in history to do that. Apart from that guy that set up a really good fish shop there. He's also our ally, but that's not really going to help us much here. How are you doing, Krellin? Krellin's doing okay. A claim on Vendôme? Well, I certainly don't care about that whatsoever. England with what, your 4 knights and nothing else, just marching around France. Go and de-siege Maine if you want to win the bloody war. Faction created against us by Duke Constantine, the Liberty faction. I don't believe in liberty. Oh man, you just took over from good old Duke Dolphin. I just gave you a position on the council. Oh wait, no, I specifically didn't give you a position on the council. Well, regardless. Am I trying to sway him? I am. Well, maybe we'll kick him out, but if others join in, I could ally and such, get them out. Or so I hope. Military power isn't enough. Needs to be quite a bit more. Others may join, though. I don't know how my other vassals feel about me. Realm, vassals... a challenge! I'm sparring with one of my soldiers, sweat bedding on my forehead. I experience the uncanny sensation of being watched. It's Duke Joseph! Oh, we like Duke Joseph. He waves me. We talk about our weapon practice. I'm about to leave. His face lights up. He suggests we practice together. I can't help but feel he's going to take this opportunity to kill me. But we are good friends, right? Surely we can accept this challenge. Maces clash against the sword. All eyes are on us. Everyone wants to see their king. Fighting is martial. It applies. I lunge. Their admiration makes me bold. Instead of pulling back, I attempt a new technique I've been practicing. The movements flow through me and into the mace as if one Duke Joseph is defenseless before me. Oh. Duke Joseph gets wounded, hates me, and he spends prestige, and I get... well, come on now. It's all in good fun. It's all in very good fun. Your glory is widely known. Oh, wow. It's all going to your head, man. You've hit 50. You're probably gonna die soon. You just landed this guy. I did, and it's all gone to his head. Speaking of things that are going places, for the love of God, don't you dare grab my queen. Wait, it's not my queen, it's my son. That's even worse. I guess I'm gonna have to do something. My levies ain't what they used to be. Getting down there is going to take some time, but I've mulched the French in battle before. I'm sure I can do it again. Thanks for not killing my husband, says Doc Spengler, enjoying his new toy boy. And Winchester just hasn't got it in it. Oh god, what if they get in and capture my my son? The English Lollard uprising. Okay, well, just another reason to go and save my son, who I hope did not get captured there. No, he's doing okay, but just give in this war, man. Just give in. There's only so many French I can squash for you. And it's all of them. You gonna build that keep? I don't have the technology to build it. Jake, is it a matrilineal marriage? I sure hope it is. Where do you check? Yeah, there we go, matrilineal, so it'll all be part of our glorious bloodline. Isn't your son in court? Weren't you tutoring him? What are you talking about? Or do you mean council? Because either way, he's not around there. No available spouse. What a shame. I'm quite certain I was tutoring my son, for what it's worth. That's strange. I thought for sure that I was teaching him my ways. He is your ward, mentions it under the character. Your son, heir, and ward. Okay, there we go. So I'm tutoring the guy. Alright, let's go mulch the French, as we do. Yeah, they just realized they're locked into fierce combat with me. And these forests are my advantage. Come on, Joseph, show us what you're made of. I just can't seem to capture any French prisoners these days. Oh, there's a lot of lollards. Infiltrators. Come to my attention that some of the local commoners are moving to Edinburgh, the capital of my vassal. Locals, newly settled up, praising me, can surely do no harm on his perception. That is not worth it. They're not getting that. They want to move to Edinburgh, so be it. But know who you're dealing with. I think I will leave just enough to besiege this. And the rest of us go off to slaughter the rest of the French, who are just standing right there, ready and willing to die. Commanded by Duke Lawrence. A vassal in France, well, soon to be dead, hopefully. Our knight killed Duke Pons. The Scots are just slaughtering the French today. And I'm still not getting any prisoners out of this, which is a bit frustrating. I want to imprison these bloomin' French. That hook that I had is gone already. Scots culture. Commoner of Scots heritage has been accosted in the streets. By making a statement in their defence, I could perhaps convince my vassal, the equally Scots, of my good character. I might risk alienating my Gaelic peers. The Scots are good people. No, they're not. Not around here, they're not. Gain stress because you're arrogant. It's a shame Scotland has to be split the way it is. Enemy left the war. Duke Norman of Kent left the English Lollard uprising. On whose side? Can't really tell. Alright, we'll soon have that back. I could go down and de-siege Maine, but couldn't you finally? Okay, you are working on Maine now. Maybe. Hopefully the French don't bother you. You might be there for a while, but if you do siege it down in 8 months, then we'll be done and dusted. I'll take care of these lollards for you, my son. Goodness, is this what it's like being a parent? Doesn't seem that good. Okay, on the plus side, these lollards look pathetic, so I should be able to put them to the sword easily enough. I mean, it's just a problem that in this game, different culture inherently has bad things with it. So I'm a little bit forced to make unfriendly with my Gaelics here. Ooh, they actually get defender advantage, but it's also plains, so there shouldn't really be much of that. Bring it on! I'll show you I am the king! Oh, our knight was slain. Duke Constantine's dead! Yes! That pain in the arse is dead. The Duchess, who's much happier to be by my side. Excellent. That should be an end to any kind of factional rubbish. Alright, no, it was somebody else, was it? No, you're still in it. Faction... Oh, come now. Have a change of heart, would you? I can't believe he died to some lollards. You inherited the Duchy of the Isles and one other title from Duke Joseph. 'Cause he... What? I just gave that to him. You were meant to lead us to great victory and you just instantly go and die. I just gave you the Isles. Oh. Not only that, but Doc is single again. I didn't want this. I gave it away. However... Do my eyes deceive me, or is he building something? Is something being built here? Why else would there be that that hammer and thingamajigger? Well, it's shown there as well. I don't know what it means, but... Well, no, I should learn what it means. Why is there a hammer and a pair of pliers there? What does it mean? What's happening here? I can't tell. I have no idea. I think it means you can build something. Okay, well, it's not so important. He was a good man, though. Good man, and he had to die like a dog. Castile joined this war? Oh, then I definitely don't want to go down to the mainland. Right, there we go. And allied combatants slain. Yes, Duke Constantine. Okay, a great loss and a great loss. But with that, the Lollards are done and dusted, so we shouldn't have to worry about that anymore. Victory. And this war contribution bug is, it's, you know, not what I'm looking for. Hopefully, though, King Krellin Macdebachen of England is hopefully doing well with that. If he's able to put that down, then he might look better in front of his subjects. Some of them don't hate his guts for some reason. How big is Castile anyway? We're not talking EU4 here. They probably have their own problems here. No, not really. Not really. Well, still, look, all you gotta do is siege down Maine in 4 months, then you'll have all the war scored a white peace. That's all we're asking. Till then, though, my troops are going back home. I got no business here. You're on your own. Disbanded faction, great man. Normally, I'd be delighted to get land from somebody dying like that, but this is not the case here. Looking at the schedule, how does Jake stay alive, says Wiesreiter. I don't know what you'd mean by that. I stay alive just fine. I didn't magically get any prisoners, did I? No, wow. Prison being empty doesn't seem right. Okay, couple of months and you should have the war won, my son. How about we have some deaths over in Ireland? You know, make me happy. No marshal, Jake. Good point. We'll have to work on that. Who wants the marshal position then? Who wants it so bad that they'd actually work? Oh, right. The Duchess could get it. And if she's in charge of Lothian, then I definitely want her on my side. And you're not that bad at it. My daughter has been impressed with one of the household knights for a long time. After finally meeting in person, she's repeated the warrior's words. Work hard. Diligence looks good. Very good. Generosity? No. Patience? No. Alright, aside from our really crappy spy master, things look pretty good, but intrigue is just not something that we seem to be able to manage around here. And anybody worth recruiting, I don't want to pay for them. Aha! Splendor level increased, and we won the war against France! We actually... Oh, and it recognized my war contribution! How? What was different about this one? At least it realized that we did everything about it. Ah, okay, well, there we go. Krellin keeps the county, and we must pay reparations. Do I get some of that? No. Oh well. Still, we get that prestige. We get great opinion with you. Unfortunately, we plan on dying soon, but so be it. Nice. Feels good to win against France as Scotland. My hooks are expiring. I need to keep an eye on that. I've still got a hook on you. It would be nice to get a bit of a warning that hooks are expiring. Maybe you do, and I just don't notice them. Send him an invoice. Yeah, I'd like to. Your queen just refused to acknowledge your contributions. Quite possibly. At least my son, 7 years old that he is now, is doing quite well. Education focus. Pensive children often do well with a learning education. Is he pensive? He is pensive. He needs to become much angrier. Otherwise, you're never going to keep all of the isles in check. Okay, quite happy with that. Quite happy. Jake, I've only run into the war contribution bug against peasant revolt type things. Okay, but I'm certain we've had it against not peasant revolt type things, and I've been called into a fair few wars. Oh ho! Look at that, no longer allied with all of bleeding Denmark. This is our opportunity to press our claim on the earldom of the Outer Hebrides, and it's a great opportunity. Means I don't have to go fighting all the way to the top in Denmark. Because, you know... Oh, well, apparently they're inferior, but I don't want to put that to the test, because there's a lot of them to have to deal with. And I'm only really here for the earldom of the Outer Hebrides. Once you're out of the picture. Who wants to join you, though? Some nobody down in Carrick. And surely they can't join, because they're my... They are my subject. I don't know if that's how it's going to work. Who else do you have? Sutherland. Now, I'd love to crush Sutherland good and proper. Who's your heir, anyway? Maybe I can kill all of you. Regardless, you're going down. I've wanted this for a long time, and I don't want you turning them into filthy Norwegian scum. So let's take care of that here and now. Declare war. Yeah, they're vastly inferior, as well they should be. I need to seize it, and that'll put me over my limit, but then I can dish out some land to people that I like, and who like... well, I might not live much longer, but I can still dish it out. Anyway, declare that war, raise the armies, get killing. And good, Carrick knows better than to fight against us. Use him to form a new and interesting heresy that helps you hold Britain together. Maybe not. I need to stamp out on these lollards. Doc Spengler comes of age with sufficient tutelage, even a child displayed little da-da-da-da-da. Truly understand any subject. Understanding of philosophical and theoretical, yeah, whatever. Tell me more about yourself, Doc. As I mulch these little guys. Oh, I can see it in our face, we are getting on. So, the first of our children to properly come of heir, the princess. Oh, you never actually got married, did you? It was broken off. And you're not that bad, honestly. What I need to do is find a good hook and marry you in matrilineally to somewhere that I care about. Where that would be, I'm not too sure. Somewhere that I can get a hook. Like down in Devon or something. That 7-year-old, for example. Perhaps I can terrify you. Yeah, definitely not. However, didn't you have another heir? Daughter, son, daughter. Okay, well, maybe not. Send her off to France. I'm really not interested in mainland stuff right now. I'm wanting to learn the game, not... It was bad enough that we shifted focus from Scotland to all of the Isles. Take this as it comes, though. Send me to Sweden, says Spengler. I'm tired of the Highlands. We're all tired of the Highlands, in a way. Oh, we captured somebody. The mayor of Duress. Interesting. Would you like to be ransomed for your own life? It's just you, and you're from... where again? Hang on. Oh, it's just a city and it's not somewhere even worth knowing. Fine, just give me the money and get out. You're not even a good fighter. Doc is a lesbian. Matrilineal is pretty unlikely to produce claims. Are you having my leg here? Oh, you're not? Good lord. You're a raving homosexual. Gregarious, trusting, and brave. I guess you'd have to be homosexual in the 12th century. Come on, down they go. The fighting's a bit more simplistic, but I kind of don't like the lack of ways to influence the fighting. At least from what I see here. I'm probably dead wrong. There's probably more finesse to it than I'm picking up. Oh, another mayor. It's not like EU where, you know, you've got like zones of controls, navies can block navies. You feel like you can exercise a lot more control over enemy movements. Here they just kind of run around all over the place, and it's a little more aggravating than I'd like it to be to fight. City of Lewis. Who cares about Lewis? Just give me the money. I love taking prisoners. I wonder if there's something you can do to make it more likely to gain prisoners. Can you send children to monasteries? I believe so. Jake, you're rich. Build some more upgrades. That's tricky, because I don't know what I'll keep for myself and what's going to go to my subjects. If and when things get split. Right, I think we're going to siege stuff down, so I should probably just split in half when we're in Inverness. Half go north, half go south. Because I can't imagine there are any enemies left to even fight in this war. Take them both. See if we can't grab some people where we go. This one... Oh, that one took all the mangonels. That was not the plan. I was hoping to send 10 mangonels in one direction and 10 in the other. A little bit of sieging goes a long way. Lubeck, is that really my my neighbor? Yeah, I guess Denmark is my neighbor. Hang on, did Sutherland just break free? No, still subject to the Danes. Then again, it's showing up there. Maybe because we're at war. It says independent realm, though. He doesn't know. He just doesn't know. There, those mangonels should help out decisively. Oh, massively. There we go. Go siege weapon or go bust. They can't run around all over without taking losses when running past castles. Maybe, but I ran all the way through Mercia down to the south of England without taking any attrition along the way. And Mercia, all of this was hostile. Good lord, we're chugging through those perks, aren't we? Prepared conscription. Army maintenance reduction? Yes, yes, yes. Siege 1, prisoner taken. Well now, you better have some money. You've got 10. You're not important to anything or anyone. I mean, I could hire you for myself, but nah, screw it, just give me the money. You're not an important individual. Although maybe someday you will become one. And hopefully we grab somebody away from Skye as well, if there's even people in Skye. Jake's man of war. Listen, the first Máel-Snechtai of our line went diplomacy. We probably needed that. I took my foe's countess. Now we're talking. We've already won this. Oh, right, no. Yeah, I'm thinking this the wrong way around. But perhaps I could make something out of you during this anyway. Before we declare the war done, and it's already won thanks to occupations, what can we do with you? We took a bunch of different people, but you're the countess. Let's see. Who even are you? I find these hard to read sometimes. Oh, I was clicking on the wrong person, wasn't I? This is where I struggle in the game, trying to suss out who is who. Probably because I'm just so not impressed with who people are. Regardless, though, Our prisoner is you, a compassionate lackey, unmarried 13-year-old. That just sounds like 10 free ducats. It literally says under the portrait. Still doesn't help me, because I mean there's loads of different people and faces and all that. Emmer Briant. You don't look very important. Well, actually you're the son of the Countess. I'm surprised she's willing to pay so little, though. Are you going to get the land for yourself, or get the current Countess as a vassal? If the latter, maybe you can force her to marry any sons she might have to Doc Spengler. I'm thinking I'll just take the land and maybe give it to Doc Spengler. I mean, it's going to be land that I can't take for myself anyway. Anyway, just show me some money. What are you worth? You're worth another bit of money. Grab what I can from all of this. Feels good having prisoners. It would just feel better if I knew what I was doing with all of them. I could let you out. You're just another walking bit of money. Can't give land to a woman, Jake. Ooh, that's true. That is very true. Daughter, son, betrothed. Can I make you break the betrothal? Possibly. I mean, I could just take the land for myself and give it to somebody that I like, whoever that is. That seems a lot more reasonable. But before I do all that, I'm going to let you go, but I want all of your money. I don't think a favor is going to be particularly good, not when I could have Dosh instead. And despite me letting you go, I should still have a 100% war score from the occupations and such, so you're still going to be forced to... Oh, she becomes my vassal more than anything. She won't be happy with that, but... it'll be okay, I suppose. There we go. All under Alba. No more independence for you. Oh, she hates me, but the air seems a bit more malleable. Short reign. What do you mean short reign? We've been here for a long time. I guess a short reign for you. Dear Father, I call upon you to help us with what? Independence war against a countess and an earl. Well, my son really cannot muster a lot of troops. So of course I will help him. My troops are already ready. What are we looking at in this fight? The lengths I go to help my son. But her heir is Irish. Is that so? Ugh, Norwegian, Irish. There's just no end to the problems over there. Betrothed to a good Catholic Gaelic, but not the right kind of marriage. Poor Debakin has spent half his life keeping the peace in England. Well, it's an investment, right? Our son is there. Our son is growing up without dying, which is a great plus. He's not learning intrigue. For some reason, intrigue just isn't flowing in the family. Right, let's get together and march ourselves down. But we have become exalted among men, so actually across the world they're telling the tale of, and I keep forgetting my own name, I just want to say Máel-Snechtai, because we're all Máel-Snechtai, but it's Debakin. Alright, capture the enemies, steal their money, and leave all well alone. I guess he'll get killed by a plot sooner. Well, he might have hired an excellent spy master. Not that I could see. Just hope that he comes of age. Right, I gotta save his sorry ass because Winchester's going down. Yeah, they learn the fear. And hey, look at that. England's actually managing an army here. Apparently, I will probably lose this fight. Am I willing to believe that? 17, 9, 8, 2 knights, 4 knights, 5 knights, 11 knights, so we're even for even on the knights front. Defending and higher quality. Not sure I like that. Let's not take their defending in a forest. Just leave them suffering while we siege this down, and that gets sieged down as well. If they move into something like the plains, then I'm gonna ravage them. Ah, they want to take a boat? That's fine, because then they'll have a recent disembarked Máel-Snechtai fight. I believe the Guardian Educator stats have some influence on the wards. The education's also part of it. You could educate a child in intrigue if you really wanted to. Not sure I really want to. Okay, hopefully they'll disembark, and then if I get into a fight with them... Ah, well, let's siege this down first, maybe capture somebody important. If they want to go into a forest where we have defender advantage, then all the better for us. Siege 1, dosh get, and that's nice. It's good to get some money to actually offset the cost of having our army up. Seems like my son is doing pretty well in commanding his armies around there. And do they still have recent disembark? They don't. But they do fear us, as well they should. Defending forest, more soldiers, men-at-arm counter. It says we won't win, but I have confidence in myself. Have at! Oh, now we got it. Wish I'd paid more attention to that. It seems very good to catch one and not catch the other. Well, it doesn't seem very good. It is very good. Duke Callum. Oh, I hope that he got wounded, because I think he's been a thorn in my side. Battle of Louis. Down it goes, in our favour, of course. Can we march on and take you down? You're going to be out in 7 days. I'll be there in 7 days. Will we have our own Battle of Hastings? Also, we captured a mayor. A mayor of I don't care, I think. So just show me the money and you're free to go. He's pathetic at fighting, so he absolutely can go. Oh, you made it. Plucky bugger. Excellent, he's going for Middlesex. And he'll be recently disembarked. And that's all the more reason that he's going to die. Whether or not he's hiding in that forest. What does recently disembarked do, I often wonder. The army will become recently disembarked, da-da-da, suffer an advantage penalty. How much, though? He's looking, he's not seeing, though. And he's really looking. Apparently none. And then someone else says minus 30. I'm trying to see the issue from disembarked, but maybe I just maybe they passed it up fast enough. Maybe hooking up with another stat cancelled out. Also possible. These are the kind of things that I need to get a better grip of in the game. Excellent. Sadly, nobody of value captured. How's our prison looking? Blast it, it is empty. Oh man, these lengths I go through for my own son. Should call up my dad and just tell him I'm grateful for everything. Not that he ever fought to put me on the throne as the King of England, but I'm sure he tried. Let's go lend some aid. Oh, come on, step aside. Let a real warrior show you how these battles are won. That's 100%, so surely our beloved son will claim victory. As we have a camp dispute. Get some whipping done, seems only correct. They might not be happy about it, but I could always gain that extra dread. Dread, as they say, is good. There we go, victory, but we contributed absolutely nothing, sadly, so we get nothing out of this. They really gotta fix that. It's cheesing me off too often. Okay, get you disbanded, and then let's do a bit of home pruning.